we have successfully registered for the certified in cybersecurity exam for 100% free, right? Through this process, we are now able to register for this exam for free, no payment involved. And yes, we are going to go ahead now and talk about how to get the official study materials. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome. In this channel, we talk about everything cybersecurity, from cybersecurity voucher opportunities, how to get different vouchers, be it AWS, Microsoft, Cisco, GCP, any kind of voucher that you want, and you don't want to pay for any cybersecurity exam. You are in the right channel. I'll tell you how to get those vouchers. And if you are looking for cybersecurity project ideas, or cloud security project ideas, or cloud engineering project ideas, you are in the right channel. In this channel, we'll post about free resources in cybersecurity. We post about projects that you can do in cybersecurity and cloud security and cloud engineering, and we'll also give you advice and tips and help you position yourself and grow in cybersecurity. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 4 things. Now, what are those 4 things? One, I'm going to be showing you how to register for the certified in cybersecurity exam. Now, I know most of us are already finding it challenging to register for the certified in cybersecurity exam because the voucher code doesn't work anymore. And in this channel, I'm going to show you how to book the exam and the process that you take if you're having issues with the code. Now, I'm also going to show you how to get the official study material from ISC2, right? This is another problem, and this is another challenge that everybody have when it comes to booking their exam and getting the official study materials. Right now, what did I say? The first, I'm going to be showing you how to register for the exam for 100% free. You're not paying anything. Right now, the second one, I'm going to be showing you how to get the official certified in cybersecurity study materials from ISC2. Now, the third one, I'm going to be showing you practice tests that you could be used. Now, I'm not talking about practice tests from ISC2. Now, I'm talking about practice tests that stimulates the actual exam. So if you go through this video, I can guarantee you that if you go through the information I give you, the resources I give you, and the practice tests that I'm going to give you in this video, you are definitely going to pass your certified in cybersecurity exam. Whether you are sitting for the exam for the first time or the second time, you are in the right channel. I'm going to show you exactly how to pass your certified in cybersecurity exam. And finally, I'm going to be sharing extra resources, which is the fourth one. I'm going to be giving you extra resources that you can use to prepare for the certified in cybersecurity exam that will guarantee you 100% pass. Now, let's start with the first one, which is registering for the certified in cybersecurity exam for 100% free. Now, let's get started. Now, the first thing you are going to do is to go to the ISC2 website, and I'm going to put all this link. This is all the information that you are going to be using for this video. I'll walk you through everything, right? And I'm going to put this in my bio, right? So if you are watching this from YouTube, just check my bio and you are going to see this information. You're going to find the links, and I'm about to show you exactly how to do it in this video. Now, if you visit the ISC2 website, this is the website. You can also type it out if you are not watching directly from YouTube. Now, you visit this website. Now, I quite understand the issue where it comes to ISC2 website. It can be confusing because they always improve their website, they always change their website. So if you work with me, you'll be able to schedule your exam seamlessly. Right now, once you get to the website, you're going to click on free exam and training. Now let's click on free exam and training. Right, I'll scroll down. Right, you scroll down and then you see the instruction from ISC2. Now the first instruction is to create an account, right? Because this is just their website. You need an ID, you need an account. So the first thing you're going to do is to create an account first, then you fill the application form, right? So let's go ahead and create an account. You click on get started, and once you click on get started, you are going to find this, right? So what we are going to do is to create an account. So go ahead and create an account. So for this, what name are we going to use? Because this is my demo account, so let's use demo user, right? Just put your correct name, right? It's very important that you put your correct name because your ID will be checked once you pass your exam. So it's very important that you put your correct name. And my email is demo, right? So let's use a password there. You can put the password of your choice, then you agree to terms and agree to code of ethics and create an account. So I'm going to be walking us through the whole process. I won't be leaving anything behind. Now this is the next step, which is the application form. Now we are going to fill this application form, right? We are going to fill it now, and we are going to fill it again when we are about to schedule our exam, right? So it's going to be 2 application form, but let's work together, right? We can put let's say Helsinki. You put your city. Let me see, put Helsinki. Let's put 100 295. Then Finland. You can put a number. You put your phone number. I don't need to put my correct number, but yes, you need to put your right number. Now when it comes there, right, which exam are you registering for? You are going to click on the certified in cybersecurity, then you click on this arrow to move it over, right? Now, how did you hear about us? You can select where you heard about them. Are you a member of ISC2 chapter? So if you're a member of ISC2 chapter, you can select yes, and if you're not a member, you can also select no. It doesn't make any difference actually. Now you can choose whether you're a student, employed or unemployed. So we are going to choose student, and you are going to fill your employer name. Let me put Cybersecurity, and all these are not necessary anyways, but yeah, here is the required section. You're going to put highest level, right? You can select your highest level of qualification, whether a college or university. Then you can put your major. Let's put whatever your major is, you just fill it out, right? Then accept. Now before you click on accept, you need to read this first. You need to click on this first, then you should be able to click on whether you accept or not. But we don't need to accept this, right? But if you want to accept it, you can go ahead and do so. So now we are also going to open the privacy policy, then come back and click on it, right? Then I confirm that I only have one account with ISC2. Right now, if you're registering for this exam for the second time, right, you can see the account policy here. So if you already have 2 existing accounts, then you should send an email to ISC2 for them to merge your accounts. That's what they are trying to say here. Keep me informed. You can choose to select this, you can choose to leave it out. Now let's give it a bit of time to load. And then please, if you have any question regarding the process of what we've been doing so far, you can ask me. If you have any challenge, you can drop it in the I'll be in the YouTube comment section, right? I'll be replying immediately to anybody that drops a question. So feel free to drop your question, any question you have at all. And if there is a particular voucher that you want, then you can comment it and tell me, okay, do a video on this particular voucher. I'm doing this video on certified in cybersecurity because someone requested for it, right? That's why I'm doing it. So if there is a particular cybersecurity exam voucher that you're looking forward to, comment it. And if you have any challenge pertaining registering for this ISC2, or maybe you are confused on the study material to use, or you want some information about cybersecurity, you can comment it in the YouTube section, and you can also connect with me on LinkedIn, right? My name is, I'll put my name in the screen, Odnakudio Iska. You can send me a connection request, and we are going to continue on LinkedIn. Now, once you register, now you're going to get this. You are now a member of ISC2, right? And once you're already a member, right, let's go ahead and check our mail and see if anything comes in. Yes, so you are going to get a badge, right? So feel free to share this badge on your LinkedIn or on whatever social media you're on, right? You need to have this badge. If you don't have this badge, then you cannot register for certified in cybersecurity. You need to be able to get this mail telling you that you're a member of ISC2. Then once you get this mail, then you should be able to register for any exam of your choice. Right now, once we've done this, we are going to now proceed to register for the cybersecurity certified in cybersecurity exam. Now, once you're on this page, you can continue from here, right? You can just continue from here, certified in cybersecurity exam, and once you click on it, it should take you to where you are going to register for the certified in cybersecurity exam. And if should in case by mistake you've left this page, you can also access this place through the link I dropped there. The same link, you are going to go through the process, but this time around you are going to sign in. This time around you are going to sign in. Once you click on free exam and training, remember that we created an account from here. Now this time around you are going to sign in here. So it's basically the same thing. If you've let's say by mistake you've closed the page, or you just need to sign in and it will bring you to this same page. Right now, let's continue from here, because I'm assuming that we are working this where we are. I'm assuming that we are going through this process together. Now, once you are in this landing page, then you can visit this. They are already giving you instructions on how to register for the exam, so you just need to click on this and it will take you to person view. Right now, this is the second application page that I was telling you that you need to fill a second application page. Now this one is pertaining your exam itself. The first application that you filled was relating to creating an account on ISC2, but now this particular information is the information that will be used for your exam, right? So it's very important that you put your correct information, your position and correct information, your correct date of birth, because it needs to align with your ID. Remember, during your exam you need to go with two forms of ID. It could be your driver's license and your passport, or it could be your passport and your national ID card, or just bring two means of identification during your exam. Two means of identification depending on your country. If you have driving license, you can come with driving license and one other type of identification: international passport, your national ID card, your state ID card, your regional ID card, or whatever means of identification that you have in your country. So let's select any dates, right? So English, depending on your country. If your language is French, you can select French, and for me my language is English, so I'm going to choose English. Now for this, we are going to select we are going to go to self-study with ISC2 material, self-study with ISC2 for educational training program. Then this, you can fill out your this certification needed for, you can, depending on what you need it for. Are you applying to? No, I'm not applying, but if you're applying, you can select yes. Now we are going for certified in cybersecurity exam, CC exam, right? So you can choose to select this, but for now let's just stick the required one. Then we click on submit. Oh, we missed something. A home, what else did I miss? Am I missing another thing? Mail. you can select anything, right? Is there Africa here? Yeah, so you click on submit and it's going to take you to the page where right now you are going to be transferred to Pearson View website. That's where everything is going to happen. Remember, I told you the voucher or whatever voucher code that you had before is not going to work, right? This is what's going to work, and we are going to walk through this process together. So click on view exam, click on certified in cybersecurity, you click on English or Chinese or German or whatever. These the 5 languages that this exam is available in. So if your language is not here, because I can't see French here, you can select English. Now we are going to click on next. We keep on proceeding. We don't need to change anything. We are going to click on yes. We scroll down and click on agree. Now you're going to select a test center that is closest to you, right? You check through this and check. You can also choose to do show more, and you're going to see more centers. Now here you can check the centers, and if the centers here are not close to you, then you can customize this, right? You can put if you are watching this from the US, you can put United States, I think so. So it's going to show you locations, right? You can see locations here. So if yours is not showing you close proximity, then you need to put your country here. Then it's going to suggest. So if let's say you find 2 or more centers that are close to you, let's say this center is close to you, you can choose to select this and select this and select them, right? You can select however you want. Then once you select the centers, then you click on next. Now once you click on next, you're going to check for appointments that is available to you, so you can switch and see which one is closest to which center have available date of your choice, right? So let's say you want to book our exam for, let's say you need 1 month to prepare. Let's book our exam for 29th of April. Now you should be able to see the timing here. If you prefer 24 hours, you can switch it to 24 hours, then explore more times. You're going to see different times that is available, right? Let's select 1 o'clock. Then you click on book this appointment, right? Once you click on book this appointment, you are going to see the price here, right? This is the price here, but calm down. I'm going to show us something, right? You just click on proceed to checkout, and once you get here, you're going to see that yes, we have successfully registered for the certified in cybersecurity exam for 100% free, right? Through this process, we are now able to register for this exam for free, no payment involved. And yes, we are going to go ahead now and talk about how to get the official study materials as well. Now, but before we get to that, this is it. Then you click on next. Then you can click on submit order, right? You can click on submit. Okay, let's go ahead and submit the order. I'm going to cancel my appointment later because we don't intend on writing this exam. Then once you submit order, you're going to get an email. So yeah, this is the email. So if you don't get this email, then something is wrong, right? You need to be able to get this email confirming your appointment, and make sure you print out a copy of this while going to the center, or at least if you go with your phone, even though most centers won't allow your phone, but then you need to print these out to show them that yes, I have an appointment with you, right? Because this certified in cybersecurity exam is not yet available on OnView. Now, what I'm calling OnView is the online based exam, right? It's only available at the center, it's test based, center based, right? So you need to go physically for this exam. So you need to take this with you, and again, 2 forms of identity card, you need to go with it. Now, once we've registered for our exam, now the next thing is to register for the official study material, from ISC2. Now, how are we going to do this? Now we are going to go to the self-paced course. Now I've attached the link again to this video. So if you're watching from YouTube, you can just click on the link and it is going to take you there. Now let's go ahead and close this. We are done with this. Now we are in self-paced course, official study material. Now let's visit that link. Now once you visit the link, this is what you're going to see. Once you visit the link in my bio, you are going to see the certified in cybersecurity information is there. Now all you need to do is just to scroll down, and then you're going to find online self-paced plus exam. Now you're going to go ahead and click on register. Now remember, the link is here, the link to create the account is here, the link for the self-paced course is here as well. Now once you visit the link, let's go ahead and visit the link again so you don't get confused. Once you visit, you just scroll down and click on register now. And once you click on register now, you are going to click on get started. Then sign in. We already have an account, remember, so all you need to do here is to sign in. Now we are going to sign in here. And once we are signed in, it will take us here. Now we are going to click on official ISC2 online self-paced training for certified in cybersecurity. Now we are going to click on this link right here. Now this is what you're going to see: prep for certified in cybersecurity certification at your own pace. Now you are going to enroll here. You need to be sure that you click on enroll in free training. Now once you enroll, it's going to take you to this page. Now you just need to scroll down. You are not applying anything here, just click on checkout, and it's going to load up. Yes, so it's going to ask you for some information, so go ahead and fill those information. And like I said, if at this point, if you're not following my YouTube channel, please make sure to follow my YouTube channel. If you've watched up to this point and you are not yet following, then you are not encouraging me to drop more free resources. So if you've watched up to this point, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Then let me know in the comments what exam voucher you are looking forward to, and also share this video to your friends, especially those that are having issues, because I've received a lot of message on LinkedIn and on X, formerly known as Twitter, about the new code for ISC2 certified in cybersecurity exam. So make sure to share this so it will get to as much people as possible. Now we are going to proceed and fill Helsinki. You can put your city, whatever city you are in. Let's put to let's proceed. No, we need to click on I agree. Need to click on I agree. Then yes, you're going to get this. Now you need to click on my courses. Also, you are going to get a mail as well. Let's check our mail. Let's check if the mail comes with information on how to. Right now, yes, you can also go from your mail and click my courses. Now, once you are in my courses, let's close this. We don't need this now. Let's close this now. Once you are in my courses, this is what you are going to see, right? So let's refresh this. Now, yes, official ISC2 certified in cybersecurity online self-paced training. You click on it, then you see signing in over here. It will sign you in, and now once you are signed in, this is what you are going to see. Basically, you are going to see access, start. Now, for some people, it might show locked, right? It might show locked. So if yours is showing as locked, you just need to take the first course, and after taking the first course, every other thing will be unlocked. Now you can see it, right? It might be showing as locked for you. So if it's showing as locked, right, you just need to take the first course and every other thing will unlock. Just once you take the first course, every other thing should be fine. Okay. So we are going to start it.
Welcome to the official ISC2 CC online self-paced.
So you are going to go ahead and read this and understand. Then you can click on continue and now this is a pre-assessment, right? This is not graded, so you don't need to be afraid of this. The aim of this pre-assessment is for you to gauge your current understanding of certified in cybersecurity exam, right? So you are going to take this pre-assessment first, then you do your courses, then after your courses, then you're going to take this pre-assessment again. It's at the beginning and at the end of your certified in cybersecurity self-paced studies. Now the essence of this, like I said, is once you start and take the course, you are going to see your score, and after taking this self-paced exam, you are going to see your score as well, and you should be able to gauge how much improvement and how much knowledge you've gained already and how prepared you are. Now the recommended time is 200 minutes, but yeah, so all you are going to do is just to click on continue, so it will take you to the course. Now this is the course. Basically, what is probably the most effective type of control for this task. Now I want to point this out. Remember I mentioned that I'm going to show you a practice test. Now the practice test that is on this certified in cybersecurity is made in such a way that if you are still new and still studying, but this is not how the exam looks like. So it's very important for you to note that the exam is much more I don't want to use the word tough, but it's tougher than what you are seeing here. So this is basically for you to prepare your mind about what you are going to study and all, but this is not how the main exam looks like, and I'm going to show you how the main exam looks like. I'm going to give you the practice test that you are going to learn and rehearse with, and I'm going to give you a practice test that is much more close to what you are going to see in your exam. Now what's the effective time? Now we have practice test here. Steve is a security practitioner assigned to come up with a protective measure for ensuring that cars don't collide with pedestrians. Now if you've read about access controls before, or you know about access control, you're going to see that okay, now we are talking about cars here, we are talking about pedestrians here, and these are physical, right? Car, you see, car is physical to you. Pedestrians is physical to you. So now the type of control we are looking at here is physical control. Right now, for your for every answer, they are going to ask you, okay, how confident are you in the answer that you give? So I'm going to take 100%, and yes, they are going to tell you whether you are correct or not alongside the explanation. So this is just for you to prepare and know how ready you are for the exam before you start studying. So let's take 2 or 3 more questions, then I'll show you the one that looks like what you are going to see in your exam. Now, Shadi is a security practitioner tasked with ensuring that the information on an organization's public website is not changed by anyone outside the organization. Which concept does this task demonstrate? Now, we are talking about information on organizations' websites, right? You are talking about information on organization websites, and you are talking about not changed. Now, if you know about the CIA triad, where we have confidentiality, we have integrity, we have availability. Now, out of the 3 of them, which one talks about not changing anything? If I keep something, make sure it's exactly the way I kept it, make sure nothing is changed, I don't want you touching it. Now, even in the normal English word that we know, we'll be like, okay, I don't want you to alter this. So anything that has to do with alteration, or anything that has to do with not changing anything, now we are talking about integrity, because when we say that someone is a person of integrity, then we are saying that that person is who he says he is. If he says that he is Mr. A, then he is Mr. A. He won't come tomorrow and say he's Mr. B. Now, we are talking about someone that has integrity. Now, when it comes to CIA triad, we have confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Now, which one applies to this? Now, what applies to this is integrity, because we are trying to say, okay, we want the integrity of our website to be maintained. Now, for whatever answer that you choose, you make sure you select your confidence level, and it's going to show you whether the answer is correct or whether the answer is wrong. Now, let's treat one more question before we move over to the actual practice test that you are going to use for your exam. Now, which of the following is an example of something you know, an authentication factor? Now, we are talking about authentication factor. Now, authentication is a means of identification, right? If you open your phone, it will ask you for a PIN code, a pattern, or whatever. Now, it's trying to authenticate. Now, when we talk about authentication, it's trying to verify that you are the actual person that wants to gain access to whatever you want to gain access. And now, they are asking you something that you know. Something that you know. Now, fingerprints is a part of your body. It's not really something that you know. Now, password is something that you know, because you know your password. You try as much as possible to remember your password and not tell anybody your password. Now, we have iris scan. Iris scan, I mean, is a part of your body, and user ID. Now, which one is closest to something that you know? Because remember, we have 3 types: something that you know, something that you is more than 3, but the major 3 are something that you know, something that you are, and something that you have. Yeah, I think so. Something that you have. Yes, I'm correct. Now, we are going to select password, because password is something that you know. Password is something that you know. So we are going to check. Let's know if you are correct. And yes, you are correct. Password. Now, I think that's it for this. We are going to go back and see if the other modules have unlocked for the certified in cybersecurity. Let's say that you don't want to spend all your time doing this practice test, then you can actually go in inside the actual self-study. But now, before I move over, if you enjoyed my little tutorial or my little lecture on these 3 questions, then you can let me know in the comments if you want me to do a tutorial for those preparing for certified in cybersecurity exam. So I'm thinking of maybe having a playlist where I'll keep on updating videos on various topics that will prepare you for the certified in cybersecurity exam, because I've done this exam about 2-3 years ago, and I quite understand everything that will make you pass. Now, if you think that you enjoyed my tutorial, then you can let me know in the comment section. Like I said, I'm here to make sure that I give you as much information as possible. So whatever you want, make sure that you are commenting in the comment section, and also be sure that you are subscribed to my channel, because if you are not subscribed, then I might not get that motivation again to continue doing this. So if you enjoy what I'm doing, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you are liking this video, very important. Make sure that you are sharing this video, and you're always giving me feedback in the comment section. Now let's continue. Now let's go back to this. Now you can see that is unlocked. Now let's go to access and check. You can see that everything is unlocked. So as you take the courses, it will keep on unlocking. But I think it is ideal for you to take it one after the other. You can start with security principles and start addressing the questions. No, I think this is still the practice test anyways. So let's go back and these are the questions now. These are the courses now. We have how many domains? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 domains for this certified in cybersecurity course, and out of those 5 domains, they are going to show you how many percentage questions that will come out from each. I think they mentioned it somewhere. Let's check. I saw it somewhere. The percentage that will come out for each domain. Okay, I can't seem to find it again, but right, so it's very important that you go through all those domains and understand all the domain, because questions are going to come out from all the domains. Now let's go ahead. Now these are other courses. Domain 1, you can take the courses there. Then you have for domain 2, domain 3, and all. Now let's go ahead and talk about the actual practice questions that is very close to the exam. All right, so let's get started to this one. Now, like I mentioned, the link is in my YouTube bio, so you just need to click on the link. Let's close all this. We are done with the study materials. Now we are going to the actual practice test that looks like the exam, right? I won't say it's not the same. So that is similar to the question that you meet in your exam. So we are going to register. Let's say user. Now let's bring up this is the product code. I added the product code to this YouTube as well. So you paste the product code. You are going to suggest a strong password and click on this, and once you do it, register and claim. You are going to get this. You click on the link, you can close this, then click on CC certified in cybersecurity. Now you are going to click on this icon here. Now we have 2 modes. We have practice mode and exam mode. Whichever you want to choose, you can choose it. Now let's first of all check practice mode and see how practice mode look like. Now if you go to practice mode here, now remember for the exam is 2 hours. Then they are going to give you 100 questions for the exam, right? So this is going to stimulate the exam for you, and the question as well is going to be quite similar to what you see in your exam. I'm not saying you should depend entirely on this, but then you should only do this course after doing your self-paced material. And if you take a test here and you are not doing very well, then the likelihood that you might not do very well in the actual exam is very high. So you need to have studied enough so that once you are doing your practice, you should be getting at least 80%. at least 80%. And if you feel like the self-paced material is not enough for you, then watch till the end. I'm going to give you more materials that you can use to prepare for the exam. And again, if you are watching this video and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then you are not encouraging me to keep on doing what I'm doing. It's very important that you subscribe and like this video to motivate me to keep on doing more. Now, this is the practice mode. Now, in the practice mode, what differentiates the practice mode from the exam mode is because you can actually like you can get assistance. Now you can click on assistance to be checking your answer, as well as to be checking the explanation for the answer. Or if you want a hint, now it can give you hints. Right now, if you read the question, two organizations have decided to form a partnership to develop and operate a cloud environment shared between their organizations. Now, if you can see the difference between this question and the initial one that we did on ISC2 website. This one is scenario based, this one is real life based. Like, they give you a scenario, and this is how the exam looks like. The exam won't be asking you controls easily and all. If they are going to ask you about controls, they will give you a scenario just like we gave here. Right now, if we select this and click on next, and if you want to take your answer as well, you can take your answer. You can click on next and move over to the next question. And if you want a hint as well, you can click assistance and ask it for a link, and it's going to tell you websites and browsers. Right, what is cross-site scripting? Now you are going to see an attack that allows an attacker to execute malicious code via a victim's browser. You're going to see this one as well. You're going to see the third one. And if you know about XSS attack, now it has to do with the browser. So from the hint, now we're already having an idea that the chances that the answer is A is very high. Now we'll check your answer and you read through and see why the answer is A. Now, by the time you are done with this for the 100 questions, then you should be more confident in your exam. You are going to be more confident in your exam, and you can also customize it. You can also, if you feel like 100 questions is too small for you, you can do 206 questions. If you feel like you want to take it gradually, then you can be doing every day. You can be doing 50 questions and be practicing with 50 questions every day. Now you can increase the length. If you want to put yourself in more tight corner, you can give yourself 30 minutes to complete 50 questions. Then you can choose to say, okay, I want question from just security principle, or you want question from just network security, or you want question from network security, security principle, and access control, or maybe you want question from everything. If you want question from everything, then you can select it. Then you still go ahead if you want to do practice mode and click on start test. And then once you start the test, you are going to get scenario based questions. John requires access to all employee payroll data to perform his job. The system administrator gave him access to all employee data, including payroll, benefits, performance reviews, career path, and other data. This is evaluation of what control. Now, this is typically how the CC questions are. Right, is always tricky. It's always tricky, which is why you need to first of all go through the practice test, and you'll be able to check the answer as well, check the explanation for the answer. And if you click on next as well, you are going to see questions like this. You click on assistance and check your answer and click on next, basically. So this is how you just keep on going while your time is reading as well. You just keep on clicking on next and next and next and next and next and next. So you are going to get different questions, and the next time you select 50 as well, they are going to shuffle the question. Now this one looks closer to the exam that you are going to see. Now if you choose exam mode, now this one will give you the standard test settings. Now remember that the exam have 5 domains, and for the 5 domains, there are percentage of questions that is going to come out. Let's say for security principles, 25% of question will come out from security principles, and let's say 20% will come out from network security, and some percentage will come from other domains as well. So choosing the exam mode is going to do the settings for you, and it will be like a standard test. So if you've gone through the self-paced course, and you want to gauge how prepared you are for the exam, then you can first of all do the exam mode and you click on start test. Right, a security engineer wants to implement a detective control that will alert when suspicious activity is occurring but will not block the activity. Now we are talking about something that won't take action. Right, now you already know that, okay, that we want something that just detects, right? Because from the keyword we already see detective, implement a detective control. And if you've gone through the self-paced course, you should already know that IPS mean intrusion prevention system and IDS mean intrusion detection system. So what we are looking at now is a detection system. Let's say you wanted it to detect and block as well, then we are going to choose IPS, but we want it to just detect, so we are talking about IDS now. So for this one, you could see there is no assistance here, there is nothing like assistance there is nothing like checking the answer. So it's going to be at the end of the exam that you are going to see the whole result of everything. So, and also for the exam, just to tell you so you'll be prepared, for the exam we don't have previous. Once you've answered and click on next, that's it. Right, once you've answered and click on next, that's it. There is no going back again. So to be very sure of any answer you're selecting, okay, let's just select randomly so we'll see how the score looks at the end. Now, like I said, be very sure of the answer you are choosing, because once you click on next, there is no going back. And also you might have that urge that you don't have enough time. Just relax, because at the end of the day you are going to have a lot of time left, because due to the policy of not going back, right, once you keep on proceeding, then you're going to be left with a whole lot of time. So just relax your mind and make sure that you are selecting the right answer, then prepare very well. And if you are not so prepared, then I'm going to tell you one more material that you can use. Now let's click on end exam and see how it grades us. Now it's going to grade you whether you passed or you failed. Then your grade, the passing grade is 80%. Right, for I think for the main exam is 70%, but they had to rate it by 10%. But I think it's either 70% or 80%. So if you are certain of the percentage, just let me know in the YouTube comment section as well. So you are going to find the how you did here. You could see security principles, total questions. We only answered less than 5%. I think I only clicked about 3 questions. It was just to get to the end. So you are going to see how I did. Now you can see that, okay, out of business continuity, right, that I didn't answer anyone. Total question was 10 questions in total came out from business continuity, and for security operations 18 questions came out. For access controls 22 questions came out. For network security 24 questions came out, and for security principle 26 questions came out. And I just answered just one, which I'm guessing is the first one we answered. Now if you want to take another test, you can take another test, but I highly suggest that you go through the self-paced course first, so you have an understanding. Right, don't go and be doing trial. Right, it's very important that you go through the course and understand what you are answering. Now if you feel like, because now one of the experience, because I've heard a lot of I've mentored a whole lot of students that wrote this exam and passed. Then those that that didn't really make it through the cutoff mark in their first attempt. Now, one of the things they were telling me that was that the self-paced course were not enough for them, that they needed more based on their because they didn't have any previous experience in cybersecurity, that they would have preferred more. Then I went through courses. And I actually found one course very, very good that I will always recommend to anyone, and that is Mike Chappell. If you all know Mike Chappell, uh, the course is actually on LinkedIn. Unfortunately, you are going to need LinkedIn Premium to access this course, but then I'm going to add a link to the YouTube that will give you 24 access to this course, 24 hours access, because I have LinkedIn Premium. So I'm going to give everybody that is watching this on my YouTube 24 hours access to this course. So all you're going to do is just to click on the I'm going to add the link. I don't This is not the link, but I'm going to add the link that unlocks for 24 hours. Right now, let me open this. Let me Okay, I think I should. Now this is the course basically, but I'm going to open it in my actual account so that you see how the course is. And right now, this is how the course is. Now this is the course. So let me share the link. How can I share that? I think I can find it here. If I want to share it with everyone, overview, there should be a section to share this course. If I don't find it now, then I'm going to look for it later on and share it with you guys, so you have 24. Okay, I think this is it there. Share this course. Yeah, copy. You should have access to this for at least 24 hours. All right, so let me now the first video in Mark Chappell is going to tell you about the exam, what to expect in the exam, and a lot of information about the exam. You could see the reviews here. So this is not a paid promotion anyways, but it's because I've recommended this course to a whole lot of students, and then they find it really, really useful. So he broke everything down. So with the 24 hours access, you should be able to go through everything. Let's say the week of your exam, right? Use the self-paced material because they are the official material from ISC2, and then this is just a complimentary course, right? Don't do this course and leave out ISC2. No, you're going to do ISC2, which is the direct one from you're going to do the self-paced course from ISC2 because they are the one that made the exam and curated the question. So their self-paced course is tailored to the question. However, this one is just additional if you're looking for additional things to study. And throughout his courses, he does drop tips, so make sure you take note of the hints and tips. I think, can I find any of where he drops tips? So just once you go through this, you find tips and or just note them down and go through the course and go through the topics. And or you can also do it this way: on the week of your exam, from the test that you've done, you check the areas that you are not doing very well, then you can do extra courses on those areas. Let's say if at the end of your test that you don't do very well when it comes to business continuity, or you don't know so much about security concepts, then you can take extra courses on it. So guys, I think this is everything for this for certified in cybersecurity exam, right? So please, I'm going to remind us again to subscribe to this channel if you've not, because the last video I dropped before this video was how to get was that AWS? I think, yeah, that was AWS voucher, how to get any foundational or associate level voucher from AWS. And today I'm doing for ISC2. So if there is any certification that you want to get 100% free, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any question as regard to CC, let me know in the comment section as well. And please remember to share this video. So thanks so much everyone for sticking around till the end of this video. I so much love you guys. I so much love my subscribers, and I will always pay attention to your concern. So make sure you drop your concern in the comment section, and I will always attend to you. So we are going to meet in the next video. Goodbye guys.